What cheer, y'all? Well, it's Derby Day, so we've got our full card selections for you. Here they are. Take a look. Okay, so it's a 14 race card. The second half, I think, is pretty damn tough. You get a couple of breathers in the first seven races, but races like the Pat Day Mile, that's kind of a wide open affair. And um, because these races are so well balanced and tough, we're going to be taking some swings in a few races. Most notably, the eighth, the ninth, and to a certain extent, the uh, the eighth and the ninth, and then the Pat Day Mile. We're gonna take some swings because, like I say, it's a pretty tough card, and I think it would be highly unlikely we're going to get a lot of chalk home on Derby Day, with one notable exception, and I think you all know who that might be. Uh, there are some horses coming back off of layoffs who are pretty prominent, who are there's a lot of vulnerability within the card, so we you know we're going to be going against a lot of the shorter prices because I think they deserve it, to lack of a better term. So here are our best bets and value plays. To me, the best bet of the day is Journalism in the Derby. He's just the best horse. I just have a hard time getting around him, even with Baeza getting back into the race and Rodriguez coming out. I don't think it's going to change things much from the complexion of the race, except for the fact without Rodriguez, I don't think you have a horse who can wire the field. So that is actually better for Journalism. Baeza, the 21 hole, he's got a lot of talent, a lot of potential, and he may be able to overcome it when you consider most of the horses to the outside don't want to get up amongst the lead. They want to be at the back. So that may allow a path for Baeza to get to where he wants to. But we do have to remember Journalism did beat him in the Santa Anita Derby, despite the fact Baeza ran a hell of a good race. He'd have to take a big move forward here. Not to say he can't do it. We certainly know he has the pedigree to. So it's really intriguing having him in the race. I'm going to be using him liberally throughout my tickets, for sure. The long shot of play of the day is Giacoso in the American Turf. That race to me is fraught with vulnerability. And Giacoso, I really liked his last race. He had a ton of trouble and yet was still trying to make a move at the top of the stretch. Flattened out, understandably so. But he looks ready to take a move forward. I've always liked this horse. I liked him at 2. They took their try on dirt. Didn't work out as well as we thought, but now back on his preferred surface, seems to be getting into a gear. You got to get a really nice price. He's 30-1 on the morning line. We'll go for it there. In a race, I think you have to. Value plays Fountain Lake in the first race. I really liked on Bluegrass Stakes Day, but he got a very wide trip, still ran a credible third, while Chillax, who's in this race today in the first race, got the rail, saved all the ground, got a really good second. Well, now the roles are reversed. Fountain Lake's to the inside, Chillax is to the outside. Fountain Lake at a price, I think, has a really good chance to not only win the race or be in the money, but I think has an outside chance to win it. Simply in front, I think there's still some tread on this tire. This horse's form hasn't been the greatest, but now coming back fresh, race without a lot on the front end, I think has a chance to factor. So we'll take a swing, getting into the money. Not sure about a win bet, but definitely in the money. Maui Strong as a horse continues to improve. Had a good third last time. Didn't have enough to get the job done, but if he continues to progress and takes another move forward, he's a big factor in the American Turf, and you're going to get a price. So we'll use Maui Strong as a value play. And we do have to remember, these horses don't have to win. We just want them in the money to spice up our exotics, and that Maui Strong, I think, has a good chance to do that. So does My Main Squeeze. Positano Sunset, I thought, got a little more untroubled trip in the last one, but I thought My Main Squeeze ran very well, and you're likely to get a better price than you will with Positano Sunset here in the Derby City Distaff. And coming from off the pace at a distance that she likes, I think is excellent value. So My Main Squeeze, definitely value. Cameo Performance, I toyed with the idea of putting this horse on top. I really like this horse. Oscar performances on turf are awesome. This one ran a good third last time. And if you can take another move forward, really stands a good chance to factor in the Turf Classic. At 20 to 1, definitely worth a shot. And like I say, has an outside chance to win the race. So Cameo Performance, one of my better picks for value plays on the day. I really like her chances a lot. Multiverse in the 13th race for Riley Mott just had a good second in the Hutchison at Gulfstream. That's a stakes race. Coming back at the same distance, comes from off the pace, where most of the more prominent pace horses are to the outside. Multiverse should be able to save ground while they're battling it out. They're going to be losing all the ground. Multiverse has a really good chance to capitalize, and at 12 to 1 offers a really good value. So, as you guys know, when I have a single or a horse I really like as the best bet. I like to build all my horizontal wagers around him. And so we're going to do doubles and pick threes. I apologize, I don't have another pick five other than the grade 1 pick five, which we have an individual posting for, or the pick six. Just don't have enough time. I was lucky to get this done. So I hope you understand, and I apologize. I know some of you people, some of you guys look forward to it. So I'm sorry if that's a disappointment to you. The doubles we're going to do, races 11 and 12. We're going to go 7, 9, and 10 with 8. 8 being journalism and the Derby. And then races 12 and 13, we'll do 8 with 7, 9, 11, and 14. Then we'll do a couple pick threes for races 11 and 13. We'll go 7, 9, and 10 with 8 with 7, 9, 11, 14. Then we'll do a shorter one because we to maybe get some value, and if we can get the horses we like the most in, then we got a shot to really blow this one open. So we'll go 9 on top with 8, or 9 with 8 with 7, 9, and hopefully we get the 7 home in the 13th race. That really should spice things up. Then we're going to do another set of pick threes from races 10 through 12. Copian, we're going to do a short one to start. Copian singled with 1, 7, 8, with journalism singled in the Derby for 8. Then we'll do another one, 7, 8, 13, race 10, with 1, 7, 8 in race 11, with 8 in the 12th race. And that one, so we can leverage a little bit more on the shorter price. I think Copian's got a really good chance in a very tough race, the 10th, but I think is looking pretty good there. So there you have it. Best bets, value plays, and the full card selections for what is going to be a really fun day of racing. And I think there's plenty of prices, and hopefully we can take a few of them down and have a nice day. The Derby looks pretty good, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. We've done enough work on it, so we better at this point. So I hope these selections and this analysis helps you with your own wagering strategy. I wish you the best of luck as always. Certainly, if you like content like this, please like and subscribe. And again, thanks so much. You guys have made this a great Derby trail. It's been a wonderful first half of the racing season. I want to thank all of you who have grown our community and continue to contribute with comments. I love that. We're getting some great insight from a lot of you guys, and really appreciate it. I want to thank you for that. It's made this was one of my goals when I started this, to have a community where we're all talking to each other. So I think it's great. So that's it for this week. I'm pretty whooped. I was hoping I could get some stuff out for the Oaks. Unfortunately, work and other things get in the way, and I wasn't able to do that. But do note that 5G has scratched from the Oaks, and that was our long shot pick to win the race. However, we also, if you watch the Oaks posting, you know we really like Quiet Side aside from 5G, and that's who we're going to go with. For those of you who are wondering, I did put a comment on that post indicating as such. So we like Quiet Side in the Kentucky Oaks. Just have to try to find a way to beat Good Cheer. I just don't think her numbers stack up to make her that much of a heavy favorite. And as we know in the Oaks, a lot of times the chalk goes down. So anyway, we'll take our swing with Quiet Side and hope for the best. Hopefully I'll get a chance to watch it. So that's it from here. Plenty of more content throughout the Triple Crown, as well as moving into the rest of the Derby season. Stick with us for that. Thanks again for coming on board. I'll talk to you soon, and until then, be well.